This is Laura from Africa, aka Rogan Rhyme, back at you with another video. And in today's video, I want to talk about how religious girls gaslight men. I want to shout out Dave Friedman for this video, and shouts out to all you other guys who support the channel and leave recommendations down below. I'm getting to your comment most likely soon, but let's get into today's video. Religious women use a lot of diploid tactics, and they tend to shame you as a man whenever you try to be affectionate towards them and go towards the next step with them. Let's say, for example, if you've been dating a woman for a while who claims that she's religion, you're in the talking stage with her, and you try to show any affection, like hugging her, genuinely in a romantic way. You try to go in for the kiss, and this is when the woman will pull out the whole manipulation card of, oh, I'm waiting till marriage to do any acts that are intimate, or she's a born again Christian virgin woman. And the reason why they tell you this stuff as a man is because they're looking for a way to get rid of you. And this is the best way for them to get rid of you, because you have to understand, whenever a woman rejects you, this is gold to her. This is how she gets her value from doing it. And this is why it's best for men not to care about pursuing women. If anything, you need to be worried about if the woman is pursuing you, because men have been taught and conditioned to look at it the wrong way. And this is why religious women are able to run the game and emotionally scam men, meaning that they're able to sell you a dream. They're able to give you a false purity concept that, oh, they're just this pure little dandelion who's waiting to meet the right guy who's going to spoil them and treat them well and everything, that they're going to give their arousal and just pure intimacy to. When in reality, this is just a facade. This is a sham. And women will always make excuses for men that they find unattractive. And I will repeat that. Women will always make every excuse for the reason why they don't want to be with a man that they find unattractive. And a woman claiming that she's religious is the perfect ploy for this, because this gives the woman an advantage to really take over the man mentally. This is how she's able to keep him wrapped up in her game. He's basically in her web of whatever she wants him to do. And whenever she's ready, she can discard of him whenever she's had her entertainment. Or if she keeps you there as the placement boyfriend in the friend zone, getting entertainment, getting whatever she wants out of you. And then when the right guy comes along that she is romantically into and aroused by, she's going to get rid of all social contact with you. And now you're left again wondering on your feet, okay, what did I do wrong? Where did I not go right? What did I not say? You're wondering, oh, did I put on enough deodorant? Did I eat enough vegetables, man? And it's brutal, when in reality, a woman cannot value a man that she is not romantic with and aroused by, because mating between men and women is the foundation of social contact with men and women. Platonic relationships between men and women pale in comparison to romance between men and women, because that's what's kept the human race going for centuries. And this is why religious women will use this as a ploy so they can reject men, because it's another filtering system for them to find a man that's all the way up here, that's a perceived more attractive, valuable man to women in society that they can pursue. Meanwhile, they reject you of all romantic attention. They give you no affection. So that's another thing. The time that a woman isn't giving you any type of affection, she's not pursuing you. She's pursuing another man and giving him her undivided attention for free. And I'll repeat that. The time a woman isn't giving you her romantic affection and just attention, she's giving that to another man, especially with a religious woman. A lot of women who claim to be religious, you will see them fawning over men who are very attractive on their Instagram pages. You will see them posting up attractive men on Reddit talking about they're in their celibacy era. And this is just another way for them to filter and get free attention. This is why men have been just made so unaware about how women literally game them and keep them in a friend zone position to where they're not getting anything and the woman is getting her entertainment. She's getting her emotional roller coaster for free. And she doesn't have to put in any work or pursue you as the man because you're making it so easy for her to allow her to do this to you just by the fact that you're still socializing with her. Whenever a man takes back not socializing with a chick, a woman loses her power, and it takes a lot of men to do this, and religious women know this. This is why they make the excuse of, I'm just waiting till marriage. I'm trying to find the guy who's pure of mind, a God-fearing righteous man. Notice how they always go to morality to just skew off and throw you off from the fact that they just don't find you attractive. Because you have to understand, the act of intimacy, there's nothing that's just so pure and righteous about it. It's a very primal thing. It's a very survival like primal thing, mating between men and women. And this is what you're able to just actually call out religious women on whenever they try to use the ploy of, oh, I'm waiting till marriage, I'm born again. This is how you're able to catch them in inconsistent lies and the type of rhetoric they spew. Because the fact that she's not with you right now shows what she thinks of you. And you can consider that to be too much of a negative or just very just bleak way to look at it, but you have to look at it for what it is. There's a reason why she's not here talking to you right now. There's a reason why she keeps denying you every time you try to go in for the kiss or talk about anything affectionate with her. Anytime you try to flirt with her, she gaslights you and she moves the topic on to another conversation, because that's how you know when a woman doesn't find you attractive. And this is why men should not be dating religious girls at all like that, because they're going to be selling you the whole thing that you want to hear as a man. A woman who is pure, a woman who is not giving herself to every guy, a woman who is traditional, has values, morals, and wants to be a wife and have something real with a man. This is why religious women are just more dangerous than actually really the girls who are out here being openly promiscuous, because these women get to hide behind a masquerade of, I'm this pure woman, you need to chase after me, you need to keep giving me attention, you need to get your resources up as a average man so you can beta bucks whenever I want to settle down with you. That is what women are telling you indirectly whenever they're denying you the chance of having a romantic relationship with them and intimacy. This is just what they tell you, because it's funny that the men who came before you didn't have to put in all of this work. Do you think the Chads, the guys who are athletes, the men who have all these just great social circles, who are just attractive in the face, had to do anything to get her guys? Like, come on. This is what they sell to you so you can keep being a fool and chasing after them. This is how they get their power. And this is why you see more women, like a lot of these women online, like that naughty girl who was an OF chick, is using religious to get more men interested in saying, oh, if she could change, I guess I might as well look at her more and give her attention because she's a pure woman now and she has a man that she's actually about to marry. This is the stuff they do for free attention, for likes, also they can feel important. And that's what we need to understand as men at the end of the day. Everything is going to go back to a woman at the end of the day feeling like she's valuable. And if a woman isn't pursuing you, then you know for certain that you are not valuable to her. I mean, it's a brutal truth, but a lot of men have to come to terms with this. Whenever you're dealing with a woman who tells you, oh, I'm religious, I'm born again, I'm not trying to do this with you right now, that is when you need to lose all social contact with her, because you need to look at it this way. Would you rather be around a woman who's just going to contribute to your loneliness by the fact that she's not dating you, you don't get any intimacy, and you don't get any type of affectionate communication from her, no support from her on that level? Or would you rather be alone any freaking way 95% of the time, and if the opportunity arises, deal with a woman who's supposed to be pursuing you naturally? Obviously, you have to take the second option because that's the better advice to go by. Because if you're just waiting around for a chick to like you, you're going to be in for a big, horrible, just rude awakening. And this is why so many men are fooled by women who claim to be under the whole religious stick. Because this is how they're able to game you and mentally manipulate you, just like you're able to get to the end of the tunnel of light, when in reality they're moving the tunnel 10 steps ahead of you, and the light is just staying forever fleeting from you. And that's just what it's like when you're chasing after a woman who says that she's pure, who says that she wants to be a wife, who says that she wants to see you do more for her before she opens up to you, or let alone she's just going to friend zone you and wait for that perfect type of Tyronish Chad guy to come along. Meanwhile, you're on the bleachers by yourself alone. And she's chilling with this guy, about to do everything under the sun with him that's forbidden. And that's what you have to remember. If a woman is not willing to compromise for you, she does not care about you whatsoever, because the woman's female nature is literally naturally organized to go upon all rules and regulations like religion, social traditions. If they really want you as a man, they will always compromise for you. Compromise is the greatest gift a woman can give to a man. But a lot of men will not understand this until they're brokenhearted and just alone, just for a very long time, man. It's brutal, dude. But you guys take care. Like and subscribe if you're new. Tell me what else you guys want me to elaborate on in the comment sections. I would highly appreciate it. This video was a little longer, but we needed to really break down why religious girls are able to game men and get the type of following they can, because men fall for this nonsense of a pure woman, when in reality, pureness is just a form of manipulation for a lot of women to use on men. But you guys take care. And like I always tell you guys, stay away from the modern woman. Thank you.